And on that note, let's make sure that we talk a little bit, at least, about the Flippin' Pippins and the Believable brothers, who are our next matchup for tonight. Oh, you guys don't think I'm cute? That's sad. But anyways. Gotta go on a beer run before I see my Believable boys. Nice. Hot AF? Okay. There we go. Yeah. See, you still think that with just the camera. So I don't see a reason to have to put it on while people are playing. But on your screen, we've got the Flippin' Pippins, and we've got the Believable brothers. Now, the Flippin' Pippins, I know, and as some of you might know, have been on this stream a couple of times already. But I believe this is the first time that I've casted for the Believable brothers. So some regulars and some newbies on stream tonight. The Flippin' Pippins looking like the better of the teams so far, coming in at 5-1 on their circuit record. Whereas Believable Bros 3-3. I want to make sure I send out the lobby info as well so we can get these players in. So I'm sure that they're ready to get things started. I've been too busy talking to Twitch chat. Let's see. Pickles. I've got so many Discord notifications for things that I really shouldn't be getting notified about. Ay. All right. Let me make sure that I'm not... Okay, nobody's joined the lobby yet, so... Got a little bit of time. So, here is... This is the... Okay, there they are. Flippin' Pippins and Believable brothers. So, Minimal Blue. We've casted for them a couple times. Wayne Finkel, thank you for the raid. Glad to have you. But we got Minimal Blue. We've casted for them a couple times. They take the #1 seed for this division. My org, Mad Titans. Mad Titans Shalonda is in this bracket as well, coming in at the 9 seed. And no updated rankings for the bracket, so don't really know what round 2 is going to look like at all. But the winner between the Flippin' Pippins and Believable brothers will play against the winner of Supernova and Old Gods Gaming. Oh, these teams are ready to go. So I'll bring it to Champions Field for all of you. I'd like to tell the teams good luck beforehand. And here we have it. Believable brothers and the Flippin' Pippins. What rank is this? So this is tier 4, so this is going to be your... I believe your Diamond 3s and your Diamond 2s. We can do exclamation point tiers as well, I believe. There we go. So yeah, tier 4, your Diamond 3s and your Diamond 2s for the 2v2 circuit. And there's the complete breakdown of all the tiers in the chat. Now, all of our matches for the rest of the night are going to be 2v2s, and Regretty Spaghetti getting the scoring started for the Believable brothers. Flippin' Pippins diving in a little bit too deep. Regretty rocking the established 2015 tag. So, one of the early adopters of Rocket League. And still continues to compete. Pickles puts it off the backboard, but gets bumped away by Edward Snowden. So we got Edward Snowden and Regretty Spaghetti versus Pickles. I believe that's... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's Wayne. It's a good bump from Wayne on Regretty Spaghetti. Pickles able to 50 that one away to the opposite side of the field. Wayne trying to follow it in the air. Does get the touch. Regretti waiting ready for it. And Regretti is going to get a second goal for the Believable brothers. Nice touch off the corner and able to find the angle from the left side of the field. Regretti getting a solid kickoff 50 there, but Wayne Finkel able to push it away. Gets bumped out of the way, though. And Pickles is going to be the one to pick it up now. It's going to be a complete food fight between these two teams. Pickles and Regretti Spaghetti. Pickles getting the goal line save. But Regretti Spaghetti able to push it through. Able to read the clearance from Pickles. Hey, Bandit. So, for whatever reason, Streamlabs has been really weird today, and I just could not get music or game audio playing. So, I apologize for that. Normally, I do have game audio. I don't normally play music during matches, kind of during intermissions and stuff, but normally I do have game audio, but I just couldn't get it working today, so sorry about that. But I try to make it up with some great commentary, so you don't even realize that there's no game sound. Regretti a good 50 there, and it doesn't quite go into the net. Edward Snowden not able to follow it up as they got demoed by Wayne Finkel. Oh, and that's going to be number 4 for Regretti Spaghetti and the Believable brothers. We saw this in the first series today, the lower seeded team running away with game number 1. Last time we saw Power Gaming end game number 1 6-0 above the 3rd seed Wolves. And we see something similar happening here between the Flippin' Pippins and Believable brothers. Now that's how you pepper a steak. That's a good one. Pickles able to get this one past Edward Snowden. I like it. If we could get some more food references or food puns going, I think it's appropriate for this match. You know, we've got Pickles, we've got Regretti Spaghetti, and we've got two people, Wayne Finkel and Edward Snowden, just ready to eat them up. So Spaghetti able to push that one to the side. Infield from Wayne Finkel. Pickles tries to get the turn on it, but doesn't make contact. Edward Snowden an opportunity to push inside. Opts for the high route. Edward Snowden gets the turn, and it's saved away by Pickles. Turning again. But Regretti Spaghetti opting to go for the mid boost. It might hurt them here as Wayne Finkel almost gets a shooting opportunity, but couldn't make the connection. Wayne able to get it past one. Leaves it for Pickles. One-on-one with Snowden, and he's able to get it past him. Under the bar. Just under a minute left. And Pickles is able to pull one back. 3 goals under a minute. Not unheard of. It's certainly possible. But Believable Brothers will feel that they're in a comfortable position. That getting those 4 goals early so that they can not really let off the gas at all, but be able to focus on game number 2 without having to worry about like finishing this game off. They may just go for a 5th one here. Snowden trying to get it back inside. He just can't get the touch. Off the backboard. Pickles. Can they fold it in the air? They can't. And Wayne Finkel able to slam it in. 21 seconds left. I need to drink some water. Okay, there we go. My throat was starting to give out there for a second. But 21 seconds left. Wayne Finkel and Pickles have cut the deficit to 2. Can they get 2 more in these last 20 seconds? Oh, they may need to get 3 now as Edward Snowden gets their first goal of the game, their first goal of the series, and brings the lead back to 3 goals. The Season 2 Diamond Tourney winner getting to that one first off the corner and able to slot it in, making the comeback a lot more difficult for the Flippin' Pippins. And Wayne Finkel can't get that flick over the defense, and that is going to be a win for the Believable brothers. Wayne Finkel denying a potential 6th goal for Spaghetti and Snowden. And the Believable bros taking in number 1. So 10 shots for the Believable brothers and 5 goals to their team's name. Regretti Spaghetti with the first 4 of those 5 goals and putting in a save as well. Flippin' Pippins, excuse me, with the same goal shot conversion rate as the Believable bros. So the main difference, it looks like, for the Pippins is just being able to create some more of those opportunities. And, of course, limiting the Believable bros a little bit. So the shooting boots are there. They just need They just need the plays to happen in order to get those shots away. Oh my, excuse me. So Believable bros racing to a 4-goal lead in game number 1 and ultimately finishing off the game 5-2. We'll want to say something a little bit better from the Flippin' Pippins, and perhaps it was just the early game nerves or the early series nerves. And now that they've settled in a little bit, gotten those 2 goals, possibly found more of a rhythm, we'll see a better overall showing from them. I'm sure Believable Brothers going to want to take advantage of the position that they've found themselves in. Regretti trying to 50 it towards the net, but it gets shot out to midfield instead. So then does jump in front of that one into Spaghetti with a great touch, a crucial touch, to deny the Flippin' Pippins early shot on goal. Well-worked play, but also a great touch to push the opportunity wide. Good transition from Wayne Finkel. They're able to push it into the orange side now. Snowden to the corner and gets a block on a shot. Can they reach in time and get it to the goal? Oh, the touch is a little bit too hard, though. And for Spaghetti, and a good opportunity wasted from them. Plenty of time, though, and they're going to get another chance to pull it. And they just cannot. That defense for the Flippin' Pippins standing strong through the first minute and 30 seconds. And Wayne Finkel, they can't get the follow-up. The shot from Pickles is able to not be right at Wayne Finkel. A great little touch there from Wayne to beat both of the defenders. No communication there on who was challenging that ball. And with the double whiff, Pickles is able to come in and clean up after Wayne Finkel couldn't do it themselves. It's a tough angle to do it from, so no shame for Wayne for not making that shot. But being the playmaker there, getting it past both defenders. But Regretti Spaghetti going to pull it back very quickly. Gets a touch, steals the mid boost, which slows down the rotation from Pickles. And you can see that they couldn't get to that back post in time. They had that boost, maybe they could have. But Wayne Finkel not challenging that ball early also didn't help the situation either. Pickles and Spaghetti. Oh, and Wayne also all going up for that one, I think. I thought I saw 3 cars up there. Maybe not. We're ready. Trying to get this one away, but Pickles turns on it nicely. Well, that's getting inside. Spaghetti does have the time. Wayne Finkel willing to give them the time and the space to try to work it out. Regretti got that touch, but got bumped away. You're going to have to try to turn on it here in the corner. Oh, and a whiff from Pickles means a whiff for Regretti Spaghetti. Wayne, one-on-one now. Oh, they got it over the defender, but couldn't get around it. It looked like they had the chance to, but they got under it instead. So close from Wayne Finkel, but the dribble play is working for them right now. I'm sure we'll see a couple more from them. Swain has a backflip to try to get in a good position there. Spaghetti making the rounds of the pitch, trying to get boost and get the ball into a dangerous area. Finkel gives it to Spaghetti, pushes it to the back while Pickles is able to get a touch from the backboard. Tries to get the 50 away, but the ball is still in this blue half. Believable Bros haven't been able to take advantage yet, and the miscommunication again from them. It doesn't cost them, but another double commit, not what you want to see from this team. We've seen a couple already. One-on-one, Wade Finkel gets the dribble past Spaghetti again. They get it off the backboard, and Wade Finkel going to be given the goal-scoring credits for it. Got the touch inside and ended up right where Pickles was slamming it. It looked like the ball was already about halfway through after I hit Wayne, so not really a threat of Wayne saving it, as they're also barely deep enough in the net. It's a good touch away from Wayne. It's a good follow-up as well to continue it into the orange half. Can they work it from the corner? It's off the ceiling. It's falling in a dangerous position. Pickles is up for it, but it's saved by Snowden. So a good clearance to get it past Pickles, who pushes it off to the side. The touch inside from Snowden. It's going to be met by the Flippin Pippins. 15 seconds left for the Believable Bros to make something happen. Touch inside, but it's cleared away by Pickles. Followed up at midfield, and they are going to take it all the way. Flippin Pippins making it 3-1 with 6 seconds left, and they have pulled back this series to evens. Flippin Pippins looking like they're going to take this one 3-1. Might be able to find a fourth one here. Oh, but Pickles can make contact as a whiff, and it's going to hit the ground at 0 seconds. Flippin Pippins taking game number 2 and tying the series up at 1 apiece. Now this, oh, my cursor's showing up. That game a lot more even than game number 1 felt and looked. Completely even shots between the two teams, roughly, or 2 saves to 1 save. The major difference between the Pippins play is that they had 2 assists for their 3 goals, whereas Believable Bros was only the solo play. But throughout the game, it looked like either team could take the lead, and eventually the Pippins did get their 2-1 lead, but the Believable Bros still looked in it. They still looked like they had a chance. Unfortunately for them, it got too far away from them after the Pippins scored their 3rd goal. But they've managed to keep it close, even when they weren't having as great of a game as in game number 1. I'm sure they'll take take some positives from that as they head into game number 3. So we're now guaranteed at least 4 games for this series. Whoops, let me take away that. So which of these teams going to put themselves on match point, give themselves the advantage heading into game 4? Oh, regretting that 50 might just go all the way. It's off the side post. And they can't get the follow-up. Weighing a good 50 on Snowden. And falls into the orange corner. Pickles off the corner. Snowden trying to get it away. Wayne Finkel pops it up. Pushes it to the side. Pickles inside. Oh, it's a whiff from the orange defense. And Wayne Finkel is there to capitalize. As Spaghetti not reading that ball well enough, missing and not able to make any sort of contact on it, allows Wayne Finkel to come into that back post and finish off the play and put themselves to a 1-goal lead here in game number 3. Pickles inside for Wayne Finkel. Gets a shot on target. And Pickles is able to put it back inside, and Wayne Finkel helps it in. 2-0 now for the Flippin' Pippins. And they look like they've got things going now. A little bit shaky in game number 1, but they are looking much better since the end of that game. Now up 2 goals over Believable Bros. Just over a minute into the game. Pickles gets a follow-up and another double commit. Kind of. For the Believable Bros. It was a very good touch from Pickles. Not moving it downfield, getting it into a position where they could still follow it up. And then get the follow-up touch on target. But I said it was a double commit because both of those players ending up in the same spot. But really, one of the players was just rotating back. Not much. Oh my goodness. 91 miles per hour was the speed of that pinch between Wayne Finkel and Edward Snowden. My goodness. And that is how the Believable Bros are able to get themselves back into game number 3. With early pressure on the defense, making sure Wayne had no option but to pinch it into the back of the net. So a bit unfortunate for the Flippin' Pippins. But they've still got 2 goals to their name. So they still got plenty to work with. Plenty of opportunities to extend the lead as well. Pickles going up for it. Didn't quite make the contact that they wanted to. So it's going to stay at 3-1. And now at the halfway point for this game, still chances for Grady Spaghetti and Edward Snowden to pull a couple more goals back and try to tie it up or take the lead. That opportunity being saved by Wayne Finkel. He's going to try to carry it out. It gets a good 50. It's off the backboard. Pickles should be coming in, and they're going to get it. Wayne Finkel, the drill plays have been so good from them today. Every time that they get the ball in front or on the hood of their car, that 50 is going Wayne Finkel's way. There is no other solution, but it is going Wayne Finkel's way. The dribble's absolutely dangerous from them. Even if they're not turning into goals, they are being beautiful setups for Pickles, who's making no mistake And as long as the defense holds up from the Flippin' Pippins, they're in a solid spot to take game number 3 and put themselves on match point. Snowden picking this one up in their backfield. Able to get it past Pickles. A double commit from them means Spaghetti gets demoed by Wayne Finkel. But now Snowden didn't have anybody to pass to. They had all the time and space in the world on that corner, but with Spaghetti double committing and then getting demoed because of it, they weren't able to be that option in the center of the pitch. Pickles so close, but Wayne Finkel gonna be able to follow it up. 5-1 now for the Flippin' Pippins, as they seem to be racing away with game number 3, similar to what the Believable Bros did in game number 1. Not a great kickoff from the Flippin' Pippins. They won't be punished for it, as Spaghetti's kickoff touch goes just high of the crossbar. Feels a good 50 there to beat Wayne Finkel. No opportunity there as the ball went high and around the net. But Pickles pops it off the sidewall, not able to follow it in the air. And it's going to allow Snowden to take a shot on target. 13 seconds left. 3 goals, really tough to get in that amount of time. And it looks like the Flippin' Pippins going to set themselves up on match point after another good showing here in game number 3. Certainly with the momentum heading into a very important game number 4, as Edward Snowden almost got another goal in consolation and make it not look as bad of a scoreline. But the Flippin' Pippins firmly in control of this game. And I'm sure that they will be feeling really good heading into game number 4. Flippin' Pippins keeping up the goal scoring. 10 shots and 5 goals. I remember I said in game number 1 that the shooting boots are there. It was just a matter of creating those opportunities. And between Wayne Finkel's I've been talking about Wayne Finkel's passes, like the dribbles that have been setting up goals for Pickles, but Pickles still having more assists, so it's really going both ways. Both players putting in the work that they need to create and score these goals. And the Believable Bros relying a bit too much on the solo plays right now. No assisted goals in their last 2 games. But the Flippin' Pippins now on match point over the Believable Bros. The all-important game number 4 for the Believable Bros, as they have to win this game in order to stay in the series. Whitfield going for another dribble and another one going in their favor. It's off the backboard. The touch dangerous from Snowden, almost putting it into their own net. Pickles gets demoed, but is able to keep the ball in the orange corner by some time to recover, and that ball still getting past them. Spaghetti trying to get it inside. Wayne is able to get the cut. And Snowden is up for it and finds the back of the net. Pickles, they drove a little bit too far forward and then stopped completely lost all of that momentum that would have helped them try to block that shot. But the Believable Bros now up 1-0. And hopefully they can change the tides in their favor and try to force game number 5. And keep their quarterfinal hopes alive. Pickles inside to Wayne Finkel, and it's off the backboard. A good stop from Edward Snowden. Spaghetti picks it up, tries to 50 it past Pickles. It's pretty even. The follow touch puts it to the blue backboard. Pickles not an immediate follow-up. Allows Spaghetti to try to make something happen. Pickles keeps it in their own corner. And now Believable Bros trying to build some pressure here that they really haven't been able to consistently in the last couple games. Wayne Finkel sent it down to Pickles, who got a touch. It went strong off the backboard. But Pickles turning around to continue the play in the half, showing that this play is not over yet. But they can still make something happen. Pickles trying to get the 50 to go towards the net. And the orange side able to clear it out. Snowden shot. It looked like it was going a bit wide, and Pickles helps it away anyways. The ball now in the orange corner. Edward Snowden able to get it away. Oh, and Wade gets a shot. Slots it into the back post. What a shot from Wayne Finkel. Coming off that sidewall and getting the touch perfect to the back post. Getting it behind the defender in net. And it's now 1-1 between the Flippin' Pippins and the Believable Bros. And Pickles might be able to transition. Can they get around it and put it on target? They can. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. And it's now 2 goals for the Flippin' Pippins. And they have taken this lead that the Believable Bros had and flipped it completely on its head. Flippin' Pippins now the ones leading by 1 goal, but Spaghetti can't finish it off. Had a super clean kickoff win there. All they had to do was put it on target, and they just couldn't. They do make it count, though, here. Edward Snowden able to spare them their blushes by getting a perfect pass in field past the defense. And Spaghetti making no mistake this time. Tying it back up. Making it even on the scoreboard. And the Flippin' Pippins now going to have to go again to try to get this lead. That if they can hang on to it for the rest of the game, will secure them the series victory tonight. Spaghetti, the shot. It's high, but Finkel gets a touch and it's off the ceiling. Spaghetti with the follow-up. It's wide. The shooting boots not there, or the shooting wheels rather, not there for the Believable Bros at the moment. But they've still managed to keep it close. So, but Pickles going to be able to strong arm that one through. Super speedy from Pickles to get there before the defense could. Both the player that went up for it and the player rotating back to try to cover net. And now it's the Believable Bros who once again have to go for it. Make a goal happen or else their series will be over. Pickles is going to intercept this one in the corner. Pops it high. Wayne Finkel trying to get up for it, but regretting Spaghetti there first. And now it's going to be a 2v1 situation for a second. They're not able to make it count. Now Pickles has the ball. Tries to get the shot, but doesn't get the contact they wanted. Looks like they're trying to get around that ball and then slam it towards the net. But it just didn't come off how they wanted to. That ball going across the face of the net, and Wayne Finkel picking it up in the orange corner. It's off the backboard. Spaghetti towards midfield. Pickles gets the touch first, but gets demoed by Snowden, who can't get that touch in field, barely beat away. They're going to try one more time. 30 seconds left. They need something to happen quickly. Every second counts, and that bump on each other not going to help them out. Snowden going to be able to pick up a full boost here and take it in the corner and the wall. Pickles waiting there for it. He's going to try to keep it on this side. It does get past Pickles. Spaghetti, can they get it? They do get it through Pickles, and look like Snowden was going for the shot. Oh, 1 second left. Can they get the shot? Pickles is able to push it away. And Regretti Spaghetti and Edward Snowden fall to the Flippin' Pippins, represented by Wayne Finkel and Pickles. The Flippin' Pippins taking the full series in 4 games. And the Flippin' Pippins going to be the ones moving on to the quarterfinals at Tier 4 Division 4 of US West 2v2s. Hey, you're absolutely welcome, everybody. Very welcome for the cast. Glad to have you all, Pickles and Finkel. Glad to have you all back on stream. Hopefully, I'll be able to get you guys again as you make your championship run. Hopefully, but Believable Bros putting up a good fight. I mean, I said the same thing about Power Gaming in our first series, but Believable Bros really off to a hot start, but just couldn't sustain it, unfortunately for them. But games 2 and 4, they certainly kept it close between them and the Flippin' Pippins. Game 3 got a little bit away from them, but not a blowout. And I think the 3-1. I think even the 3-1 scoreline is maybe a bit of an overstatement of how close these games were overall, and how close the series was overall.